Let's go get some knowledge. Other side. Alexios, the Lost Archon. Cycle 18247. It has broken my old heart that my son Alexios has such contempt for me. Still, I leave the doors to my place open to him, should he ever choose to return. Climb this? Yes, I can. Really? Come on. You seriously can't reach up that. Grab the... Okay. There you go. Gadiros, Archon of Culture. Cycle 18244. Gadiros, Master of the Arts, is my most beloved son. Tirelessly filling imaginations with a continuous stream of entertainment, his cultural knowledge and experience grants him an uncanny level of perception of Atlantis. In our darkest days, Gadiros reassures us, distracts us, and raises us above the harshness of this reality. His events have created a common ground between Isu and humans in the mutual enjoyment of his work, though I wonder if the humans can fully grasp his talent. Without the influence of Gadiros, our city could not shine as brightly. Stop and look around any chance I get. Autothonos, Archon of Agriculture. Cycle 18252. Working with a strange little man named Neocles, young Autochthonos has sworn to use the fertile lands of Atlantis to feed not only my citizens, but the citizens of other Isu cities. My son is a dreamer, and may have his head in the dirt. Time will tell. Excuse me.
this? A message?
The armor that's come into your possession represents protection not meant for us. It was forged for the Discates, but who's to say they deserve all the power in Atlantis? In this realm of Isu versus human, a just Discates will let us, the Atlantean polemarks, keep it for ourselves. Until we are found out, the pieces are spread amongst you in the domas of Mestor, Elassipos, Nisaeus, Azaeus, and Autochthonos. Keep them safe. Carried by Atlantean polemarks. In the outskirts of the Porymos Ring. Okay then. Oh, there's one right up here. Not the armor, the knowledge. Alexios, Archon of Affairs, Cycle 18249. It is not unknown to me that Alexios sympathizes more with Aita and Juno since I sent them back to Phaeon and forbade them from entering Atlantis. Time will tell if my allowing this will be a mistake. Since this is Greek though, wouldn't she be called Hera?
Best stay out of sight.
Oh wait, no. Was Minerva Hera? I didn't want you to go there. No, I didn't want you to go there. Just... Alexios. Go straight up. Oh my gosh. Why are you... There you go. No! Alexios. Get on the pole. Get on the... There you go. Good boy. Why is this so difficult? Emphyrus, Archon of Defense, Cycle 18245. Emphyrus, my oldest son, is the noble defender of Atlantis. In him I trust the Atlantean military to ensure peace and safety for all citizens. The sister realms have faced many dangers throughout our rich history, but Emphyrus has met them all. Though I must admit to hearing reports of my son growing callous and perhaps extreme in his methods. But I won't hear it. I've seen his compassion. Ever the noble soldier, he has vowed to never to let another soul suffer the same losses he has. That looks familiar. Let's go meet Atlas. That's cool. Really nothing to loot here? That just leads to back out. Really? Nothing here? Looks kind of like a scorpion. Hello, Atlas.
You've arrived! I'm honored the Vicastis would accept my humble request.
Ah, you're Atlas, I take it?
In the flesh. I thank you for coming to see me. I'm sure you're very busy. The burden my father gave you is not a light one.
I seem to have a lot to do around here, thanks to Poseidon. But if I can help, I will.
A noble pursuit. As my messenger stressed, the situation is dire. The Vicastis is just who I need.
Well, here I am.
It's my brothers, the Archons. They have issues with the human populations under their control. Tensions between Isu and humans are mounting. Without order, the problems will grow severe.
I'll try to use my position to help them where I can.
Find Hadiros, Amphiris, and Azeas. Through your shining example, I hope they learn the valuable lessons in discipline they so desperately need.
And if I help them, you're hoping it'll maintain the peace between Isu and humans.
That's the plan. Poseidon should have known they weren't ready for the responsibility an Archon bears. But that's his failing.
Tell me about Gadiros.
You'll find him near the arena, hard at work planning his next exhilarating spectacle, I'm sure.
What should I know about Amphiris?
He's probably off terrorizing people near the fortified Doma of Ochtonos. Make sure you don't sneak up on him. He's quite jumpy.
What about Azais? Who is he?
You'll find dear Azais wherever there is humanitarian work to be done. I heard there were some issues near the Doma of Amphiris.
We have Archons where I'm from. Do they fulfill the same duties?
They are charged with overseeing and ruling the humans of Atlantis. Ensuring all live comfortably and peacefully. A job at which I fear they're failing.
There always seems to be unrest between the two races. The Underworld and Elysium were no different.
Time passes and tensions keep building. I expected my father to handle it. But Atlantis grows steadily worse, and no one wants to see what could happen if precautions are not taken.
I'll find the Archons and make sure their problems are taken care of.
Help the Archons of Atlantis. Oh, I heard something. Oh, dang it. I didn't talk to Gadiros. I didn't talk with Ampheres. I didn't talk to Azais. Guess it's time to go out and look at the other rings. Might as well start here since I already got this portion.
Alexios!
Hello.
Kill anyone yet?
No. Diaprepes, Archon of Invention. Cycle 18251. Persephone, Hades, and I quite literally owe the crowns upon our heads to my most inventive son, Diaprepes. With them, he says we may control the thoughts and movements of not just humans, but Isu themselves. Though I hope we never need to.
Sin el fe, sin el fe,
Not too bad. It's very pretty.
What was that boxy geometry, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah? You a box kind of guy?
Depends on the box.
Yeah? What's your name?
Oikos of Atlantis.
How we doing, Oiki? Oiki, can I call you that? I'm gonna call you that.
Oh wow. That's the entire ring, I see.
He owns the whole outer ring? Middle ring. He's a middle ring kind of guy.
Archive of... Why can I climb that? I'm guessing I'm gonna need knowledge, though.
There is one good. No,
Yeah.
and one evil.
Each completed knowledge sequence grants Alexios access to new areas warded by Isu gateways. These barriers were put in place to restrict access to greater intelligence and resources. Only those who have reached a certain level of intellectual understanding may enter.
Which means not you.
Because I am dummy right now. Icaros, I need to find more knowledge.
There is one good. Knowledge.
Shut up, I know.
And one evil. Ignorance.
So I can't go in there for now. Oh, whoa. Barriers erected in Atlantis. All experiment chambers are barred from human access. Security gateways have been erected, ensuring only Isu can pass through their doors.
Hear that? No science for you. No science.
Okay then. Should I go up here or should I go up here? Triangle?
No.
Forge.
Forge.
Let's go this way.
Kill anyone?
Τι να σου πήγε?
Έναν εξάδελφο.
There's a gimmick here.
You are gathering knowledge. And you're also acting as the discatees of the city. So you're so you gotta go help out Poseidon's sons, the Archons, with stuff because there's been trouble between Isu and Human. And you're trying to basically keep the peace. What is this?
$2. Doing great, Aquaman. Probably, maybe it's not.
Oh, that's a wall.
Everything's a wall that's covered enough.
Yeah, it's probably a tunnel or something.
Probably on this side of the river, I'm thinking.
Έχω το σάπιο.
Go get these dudes.
boss fight just was.
That's why you don't burn them. They respawn. That's a lot of supplies. What are we doing with all these supplies, Granddaddy?
I think it's just supplies. And I just unlocked the entire map.
Yeah, you did. Go back to Oikos. The Ring of Oikos. Lord with the 9 helms. Emperor of Atlantis.
No.
Under the mountain.
Poseidon is.
Funky looking dude. So, y'all like jam?
It's okay.
He was sprinkled also. My mom's out. Where the guns at?
Always be on the lookout for any form of knowledge.
There's a treasure chest because I had no.
And
There's only one good.
I know.
Knowledge. Look, who's just like magic? Ooh, hey, wait a minute. This is called the Tower of Intellect.
Ah, dang it.
You know what? Intellect. Smart. You know what smart's in?
Not dumb.
There's one good.
You're gonna quote that all this entire time, aren't you?
Or does this guy have statues of fish with like feet? Official feet.
I'm sure it's some kind of creature.
Fish's feet. Okay, that's not good. Never mind. Whatever. All I know is there is one good. Don't grab Taco Bell.
Show me all knowledge.
Yeah, that's some knowledge right there. There's one good, my friend. And you just found it. There's a knowledge. And that thing. And another knowledge. Just a knowledge of that.
Got to be careful not to get spotted.
This is a restricted area.
No shield for you. Musings on Gadiros. In the opulence of this Doma, our dear Archon Gadiros learned a new way to skin a human, so to speak. The weak do not need fear to be obedient. All alone would do. And who better than Gadiros to deliver?
Got a fresh fish out of that bowl.
What was in that box? My body is tingling like mad. There must be more of these somewhere.
I would have helped you at the beginning.
Eh.
And you could have liberated. Fight me. Yeah, of course
Let's go.
Alright, over here we got a little tablet. Yeah, box. Oh, was that a Colossus? Whoa.
Hey, I can go through this one.
But you don't have clearance level 1.
Well, this one obviously you don't need clearance for.
Just a wall. A base wall. A wall. I like it too. Nothing like a little bit of modern art. Snappy name.
Encrypted message from a Fanis
Wonderful.
hybrid DNA detected. If you are reading this, it means we were discovered and I have been dead for several years. But if you are reading this, you should know we succeeded in creating a miracle. And that miracle, my precious one, is you. You must have many questions. I wish I could answer them. Unfortunately, by abandoning Project Anthropos, I lost access to our technology. Specifically, the blueprints of the lost work done by the scientist Consus. I knowingly gave up any chance of consciousness preservation, and it was the best decision I've ever made. Your existence is evident of this. Consus, I believe, is the one that created the Shroud. Or at least, he put his mind into one of the into like the original Shroud.
Legendary dude. So when am I gonna meet Juno?
In fact, I believe it was Giovanni Borgia, like Lucrezia's son.
Yeah.
They wrapped him in a Shroud of Eden to heal him once, and his mind, like, I don't know if it, like, became entwined with Constance's consciousness or something, but he was able to, like, access it to some degree.
Speaking with Easter.
I believe he also ended up becoming an assassin, too. Like so many coins I was tossed into a fountain for good fortune. Finding me will be fun. It's not every day you get to dance with the dolphins of Atlantis.
Yeah, I like it. You got a pouch of Jack Me that you were going to sell for Jack. That's Batman's word.
That's a globe.
Yeah, that's a globe. careful, guys. You know what that is. That's the boy with the pokey stick. Dang, good kill.
Closes the last element ingot from the old forge of Atlantis south of the Royal Mountain. The rest of the ingots should be kept in multiple city archives and repositories. A meeting hall will be built in the Discatee's honor once the forge is destroyed at a later date.
You had one job.
Adamantite ingots can be found in archives and repositories in the Oikos of Atlantis. The pieces of adamant are held in chests. Some can be found alongside Keeper's Insights in the Porinos Ring. The smooth, cool surface of ingot is proven to be the best material for crafting powerfully issued devices. A weapon forged from this metal would be fearsome indeed.
Yeah, you have one. Do you know what it's called? Do you know what it's called? Hermes Trismegistus. Also, you've got like that sword you got from the Persian dude, and Deimos' sword, and that staff of the Discatees, and the scythe of whatchamacallin, and the trident of that other dude.
And you know, all these other
You
people.
have a few of them. I am a Discatees. I am.
Oh, I'm in a restricted thing, that's why. Let's get out of here. Forged halberd of the Isu. There we go. Oh, do I need 3 ingots to craft one? Probably.
I would assume we need more than one to get to there.
Okie dokie then. I am going that way. Whoosh.
I am disgusting. I am Hermes Trismegistus. Got a lot going on.
Yeah.
You named someone to go for the step of Hermes Trismegistus. Bash 'em, lads.
Azaius, Archon of Warfare. Cycle 18246. Atlantis has not always been the tranquil paradise it is today. Our sister realms have endured dark cycles, human unrest, environmental desecration, hostility from Eden. And my citizens live in comfort and peace thanks to Azaius. My youngest son displayed compassion and love for humanity from his first breath. Growing into a trusted Archon, Azaius introduced policies to improve the lives of humans through science, which seemed quite radical to my old mind. This cycle has seen improvement in both productivity and human happiness. I could not be more proud of him.
Go.
Atlas, heir to the Trident throne. Cycle 18243. Of my 10 sons, only Atlas appears to have perfected the art of compromise. He is not just a master of politics, but in warfare and culture. Being the future leader of Atlantis requires a broad range of skills, and Atlas has learned from his siblings and their specialties. He trained with his war-loving brother, Ampharis, studied the arts with Gadiros, and even spent time learning the work of Consus with the contemptuous Juno as a boy.
Juno. But what about Hermes Trismegistus?
Enough about Hermes.
You don't know anything about him.
Yeah, I thought I did too. Oh well. Guardian of Triton.
Sorry, there's too many plants in the way.
It's just out of my reach. Repository of Iris.
Ooh, it's a repository. You know what that means? Funky box. Lots of people who try to kill you. A torch.
Hermes is not here.
You don't know that. I bet you're gonna be bopping along. Oh, you can get in here? They just let anyone come in?
This area will be well defended.
Do they think they're under attack by Hermes, Trees, and McGee's too?
Enough about Hermes. Oh,
That was
crud.
a mistake.
Come on.
Can I have gold in the money?
Get out of here.
Listen, I don't want to kill you guys. I just want to kill you. I am
No, I'm not. Well, kind of, but...
kind of our six mates almost.
And yet I can still get desynchronized.
Oh yeah, it doesn't make sense. You walk all the way around this dude.
I know, I was trying to like, oh wait, who do I go for? Who should I go for?
Yeah, 1 HP, you don't circle.
Ah! No! Ah, I'm trying. I know, but I got a bunch of people trying to attack me. And also, I can't aim when under pressure.
Whoa. Look at teleport.
Overkill, but I don't care. I need the health.
Keep it as a free heal.
No, I wanted to loot the...
Oh, you lost the target. He's right there!
Kill 3 enemies without being hit 50 times. I've apparently only done that once.
Are we going up here first? Like, I have mind control and stuff like that. I can't
Fall of Atlantis.
2 of 2.
Cycle 1092. I will enforce the ban on human experimentation in every coming cycle, but I fear I cannot do this on my own. I need to search for one to lighten the weight of judgment from my shoulders. Of course, I want to find one of my sons worthy, but wanting it does not make it so. Perhaps Atlas could bear this responsibility in time, but this role must be filled long before he is ready.
Yeah, Atlas, why do you suck?
He doesn't suck.
Is he a nice guy?
Oh, I've only met him once, and he seems pretty nice.
Remember, too good to be true. Aletheia warned you that these two are chicks. They all want to eat your face.
Hey, an ingot. Cycle 4491. The burden of judgment has always been a heavy one, but I find the weight getting harder to bear with each passing cycle. I have outlawed experimentation on humans for its innate cruelty, and it is the first of my laws that will carry through every coming cycle. I see now that lust for power corrupts the pursuit of genetic engineering in Atlantis. Either the Isu wield technology to control the humans, or the humans end up trying to use technology to surpass the Isu, as foolish as that is. In both cases, the results are catastrophic. Thankfully, I know Atlas safely confiscated every DNA manipulator.
JD. Hey, Atlas! Hey, bruv. So what if I wanted to get more trees in Magistu? You know? Just asking for a friend. Look at that. Look at that dead body.
Musings on Juno's Expulsion. Historian of Nobility, Cycle 9332. Only once the human threat was truly feared did Juno speak out against them, but behind the veil of her speech, hatred hid. Mistrust of humans grew, and out of fear Poseidon forbade Juno, her husband, and their few Isu followers from entering his shining city. Though exile would not be enough, as they went from the sister realms back to Phaeon and to Saturn's open arms.
We don't know where Phaeon is. Is it cool?
I don't know.
Do they like sandwiches? Okay, why was there random money pots? No.
Jar of honey.
Hey, nice. I'll take that any day. Sell the money pouch to make money. Okay, Trismegistus.
Oh, I see. The different levels of intelligence show, like, level 1, level 2, level 3 with the doorways.
Yeah, yeah. Did you not know?
I couldn't really tell the difference, but I just saw it now with the icons.
Use a baby.
It's tiny, okay?
You're level 0.
I'm almost level 1.
Almost ain't good enough.
Line up, dude.
Yeah, line up, dude. Trismegistus is on his way. Then you will follow. Alright, dude. A box of stuff. Pretty sure it's that tunnel with all those boxes.
Just looking to see. Always look for knowledge.
There's one good.
I know.
Knowledge. Oh, there's knowledge.
This one's all on its own. Oh, come on.
Alexios, defeated by smooth masonry.
I hate it. Melita's Musings. Melita, personal log. More than respite, these gardens would become the grounds from which they'd cultivate a new world, one in which every element would fall under their control. Only too late would they discover their hubris. I don't know. Where's this laser?
Yes, and you show us a laser. This is there to be cool.
Yeah. Big slidey puzzle here.
Very big slidey puzzle.
Do I want to do the slidey puzzle?
What does this slidey?
I don't know. Maybe it has to do with the quest that I don't up there. Let's go to the quest first. Maybe it'll trigger.
Why don't we check out
Πώς λέει. Επικαλούμενο. Τήρης το εμπαρόδετα των θεών της
Hey, so I have something important to say.
What?
Trees Megistus.
I should have known.
What's up, dude?